accusing me, feeding me bad information regarding Koil. So we're gonna have to put some respect on Koil's name.
Put some respect on my name.
Because I may have been fed half truths, and it happens. People know I'm covering it. So what they do is they say, "Hey Henry, here's this clip. I bet you don't got this." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't got that." And they cut off like 2 minutes, and then I go live with it, like, "Oh, look at this! Hey, he promised it." And then someone else is like, "Hey man, you only played partial the clip," and they thinking like I have a I have a dog in this race. I'm like, no, I just played the clip that was supplied to me. Koil in this clip, he said, hey, he paid him $10K per month for a year. He agreed to a 50-50 split, paid priority revenue, emphasis on paid priority revenue, because they've been kicking my back in the comment section like, you said all revenue, it's just paid priority revenue. I'm like, okay. All right, DW was paid 40 to 50K per month for 5 to 6 months on paid priority, which means the paid priority was generating easily $80,000 to $100,000 a month, which is phenomenal. But guys, I don't play it, so people are telling me, hey, it doesn't work. Whatever. I don't know. I can't say if it works or Koil, that one entertainment is suing Koil, aka Mitchell Clout, for like $150,000 for the paid priority stuff, the revenue share on their verbal contract. But I'm learning that Koil is telling me, or the clips that I looked up, guys, I looked these goddamn clips up myself this time, is that DW didn't complete the work.
Quick story of the.
So this is the clip. This is the original clip, but they cut it off like right here, guys. They was like, hey, you don't need to hear the part where that says DW wasn't doing stuff. And look, guys, I don't want Koil to think I'm on his side. I don't want DW to think I'm on his side. Okay. I'm on no one's side. I'm just collecting the facts and presenting them to y'all. And I want to set the record straight, because I'm tired of people on the Koil side like, you don't have the whole truth. I'm like, God damn, what you mean? They say you ain't see the whole clip.
Before everything was sort of like made, but for next iterations and shit, I was like, let's go percentages and things rather than whatever. And that's what we did with him. So he was making bank for like 40 or 50 grand a month for like five or 6 months at least, maybe longer. I don't even know. But either way, the first one was finish the heists. The second one was do the admin panel and shit, sort out all the management side of things. Third one was another set of heists. Fourth was Red Dead. Actually, no, the second was Red Dead. I think that was 6 months ago. I actually asked him to do Red Dead. And here we are 6 months later. It's not finished. The heists weren't finished, even though Sky was the one doing this, by the way.
Now, he's saying, hey, I'm paying DW to do this, and Sky is doing the work. So let's keep it going.
DW, like, sort of said, we'll do it at the casino, and then Sky would just code everything. Sky pretty much did majority of the heists, by the way. And I just thought it was DW. I wasn't paying that much attention. Like I said, it was a personal thing on a friend to friend thing, rather than I am this guy's boss and I want to make 100% sure he's doing all this work. I'll just throw money at him at this point. It wasn't so much. I mean, the contractor agreement was there, but like, I just believed this guy, right? That he was just doing it. He wasn't palming it off, but he was palming it off.
Now, here's the thing, guys. We'll talk about pawning it off and how that impacts things. And on the surface, it looks bad. But if you dig a little deeper, I'll explain it to you from a corporate level, because I am like a VP. So I'll let you guys know.
I found out and I paid Sky extra money. He should have got a whole lot more, but he didn't. But I'm sure he doesn't give a fuck, because I don't think most of the devs are here for the money. It's just the bonus of what it's turned into. And yeah, like he didn't finish barely any of the shit, and then was like, I don't like this. So I didn't talk to him for like fucking a few weeks over Christmas and whatever, because I was giving him space, because he literally fucking snapped over the controller shit, and that was like the ultimatum time.
But let's go back to the lawsuit. Okay, let's go back to the lawsuit. Now I'll explain it. I'll explain the lawsuit. I do know how this shit's gonna work out. I do know how this is going to pan out. So he's alleging that DW did not finish the work that he was assigned. and it was actually Sky who did it. I don't know if this is to be true. Yeah, I am. People are like, you a VP? Like, yeah, I am. I'm pretty high up there, guy. He paid DW, said, hey, DW, I need you to do task A, B, and C. And in turn, Sky does task A, B, and C. And he's like, hey, I paid DW to do it. Why are you doing it? Which is, on the surface, you could be like, that's messed up. Why is someone else doing someone else's work? Now, let me tell you how this plays out at the corporate level, at the executive level, because I am overseeing like a $26 million project for my organization. What happens is we say, hey, we have a project. We send out a RFQ. You know, we want to review people's qualifications. Okay, based on these qualifications, you guys can apply. Then we send out an RFQ, request for proposal, and someone responds. They say, hey, Henry, we saw that project. We'll do it for 23 million. And 23 million, look, we go with the lowest bidder. Now, if you're too low, we like, hey, if we got a $23 million project and you come in at like 15, we gonna look at you like, yo, what's going on? Are you trying to hit us on the back end with change orders? But the point I'm trying to make is the person who gets the $23 million contract, if they subcontract it out to other people, that's on them. But if the work is not done, it falls on the people who took the $23 million contract, not necessarily the subcontractor. But that's how it works on the corporate level, guys. With this stuff, I have no idea, like the dynamics. It seems like it's a handshake agreement, like, hey, just get this done. And me as a VP, I'm like, hey, did the job get done? Yeah. Did the person we asked do the job? No, but they made sure it got it done. At my level, it's a non-issue. Non-issue. That's, some people say, good management. That's good use of talent. But Koil can see it as, hey, I'm paying you for a task and you're not completing the task. You're pawning it off on someone else. And maybe that person that you're pawning it off on is not getting compensated for said task. Okay, so that is how it works at the corporate level versus this seems like a friendly level. So shout out to Koil. No, it was no disrespect or anything, but I was unaware that there are two conflicting stories. Now, when it comes to the court case, right, the judge is going to look at first things first. Did a legal, emphasis on legal, agreement exist? That's question number one. And if the answer is yes, then they have to proceed with, did DW fulfill the, we call it the scope or the deliverables of said agreement? If the answer is yes, then DW fulfilled his contract and is entitled to whatever the contract says, which is the revenue from priority only, which he guesstimates to be about 150,000. Fine, cool. Now, if no legal agreement exists because this is a verbal contract, okay, so there's no terms, there's no conditions, then the lawsuit dies. If I am Koil's legal team, I file a motion to dismiss based on the strength that there was no legal agreement. Now, DW is going to counter with a video, and then it's going to go into whether the judge, just the judge, not a jury, the judge thinks a that agreement took place. So, and it's not written down, that shit could mean nothing, but we do have the voice statement. All right, now, hopefully I explained that to you guys to the T, and I put some respect on Koil's name. I'm not Team Koil. I'm not Team DW. I'm team like, this is on my desk. Let me explain it to you. I gave you an example of how it works at my level, corporate level, high level, and this level. Okay. So let me know in the comments section if everything's cleared up. Now it's going to be DW's word versus Koil's. Hey, I paid you to do a task and the task didn't get done. DW is going to say, I did the task. You have payment for priority. That's all me. So we'll see how it plays out in court. Koil's response should come on the 15th. As we see right here, give me a second. I'll make it big for you guys. And I'll have that legal document.
No, I don't think I'm getting sued, guys. You got to understand how the court systems work, guys. It's literally, You know, it's America, boys. What